Garmin nuvi 2455 LMT. 4.3-inch version, not a 5-inch version. Well, the first question you're probably asking is why? What's the point of owning a 4.3-inch when you can get a 5? Well, I'll get to that in a moment. Let's first talk about how much did I spend on this thing. I spent the princely sum of $24.90, and that is with tax and shipping. Now you're probably thinking, dude, you spent too much. No, because it came with this Garmin GTM 60. The seller didn't know what he had. This thing is actually worth more than this thing. It's true. Go on eBay and look up Garmin GTM 60. These traffic receivers, they sell on average starting at about $28. Before shipping, before tax, you're usually looking at $30 to $35 for a GTM 60, and this one is in mint shape. It barely has any wear to it. Fantastic. And that is what made me decide to go. I wanted a 4.3. So why? What's the point of owning a 4.3? Well, I'll tell you. I don't know if I'll ever use this thing, but I'm keeping it as a backup just in case. Just in case I have a car in the future where I cannot use landscape mode. I've been doing some portrait mode vertical view videos recently, and I figure I would just show this one. Now, if you look at I think the best go-to example I can use of this is the modern Toyota Camry, which was one of the top 10 best-selling cars, and that includes trucks, in 2021. Now, if you look at the interior of a 2021 Camry, any of them, you can't mount anything on the dashboard. In addition to that, you can't mount it really to the left of the steering wheel, which is more or less the only place you can put it. And if you even could, if you would put it on the glass, right? Well, there's a problem there too, is that the glass is raked back so steep that it's even a problem to fit a 5-inch. So if you put it on the glass, it doesn't fit. A vertical view, it won't fit, meaning it won't fit a phone either. And people say, well, yeah, we use the infotainment. Well, that's what it's for. You get navigation with that. Yeah, but the navigation with infotainment sucks. That's why people go to Garmin, or they go use something on the phone with like Waze, but Waze is online only. You can't use it offline navigation with it. And all the good offline navigation options don't work with Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. So you're left with these. Right. So you need something that fits. You can't fit a 5-inch. Oops, sorry, keep hitting the damn stand. Sorry about that. You can't get a 5-inch, so you get a 4.3. Hence why I bought one. You either have to go with a 3.5-inch square. I already have those. Or you get a 4.3-inch. And the only, well, I won't say the only two. There's only a handful of Garmins that are really decent in the 4.3 department. There is this one, the 2455. There's also the 2495. And there is also the 2457 and 2497. Those are good, and I did consider getting a 2497 or the 2457. I did consider that, but I didn't because the fonts are thicker and easier to read on this one. And that matters when you're going with a 4.3. So like if I tap this right here, I don't know if it's going to show it. Yeah. So when you get the junction view, this text and this, it matters, because you got to have the text as large as you can possibly get it on one of these things. And the 2455 and 2495, while this is admittedly a slower unit compared to the 2497, 2457, I still prefer this anyway. And furthermore, the clincher was this thing, was the fact the seller had the GTM 60 bundled with it. So I figured it this way: if I hated it, at least I got another GTM 60. So now I have two of these. I only had one. Now I got two. And I got it for at least $5 less than I would have got another GTM 60 for otherwise. And it's in mint condition. So well, I pretty much made out with my purchase here, but it turns out that this 2455 is in fantastic condition. The battery is still good. It has full support for full North American maps, United States, Canada, Mexico, because it's an LMT. I did have to put in a memory card, so I threw in a 16 gigabyte SanDisk micro SD. That's the only thing I had to do. And then I set it up as I normally did, and I'm all set. Again, I don't know if I'll ever use this, but just in case, I have a car in the future that I can't mount anything anywhere, and I have to use the glass to the left of the steering wheel. This will fit, no matter how raked back that windshield is. Yes, this one will fit. So maybe I'll never use it, but maybe I will.